Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to Eden Gardens in Ajman for match number 12 of the Ajman Pro 10 2023 powered by Fancode. It's DCC Starlets taking on 7 districts. DCC Starlets, of course, still winless in the tournament. In 7 districts, they've won 3 matches out of 4, so they will be looking to continue with their winning ways. Well, we have no time to lose. Let's head to the sidelines where we have Mudassir Ali conducting the all-important toss.
It's toss time. Match number 12 will be played between the DCC Starlets taking on 7 districts. I do have the captain of DCC Starlets, Mr. Fahad Al-Hashmi, and Haider Ali from 7 districts, and looking dashing and handsome in his new haircut, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Toss time. Fahad, please flip the coin. Head is the call.
Tail it is.
What have you decided?
We will ball. We will field actually here.
Any particular reason?
Nothing. Just we want our bowlers to bowl 10 overs. We have they have good batting lineup, so we will try to get them in a limited score.
A young side, the fielding has been excellent, but you guys are struggling in the batting.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have experience in the batting, but still, we will try to get low score today, and we will try to catch them.
And what have you done with your side? Are there any changes?
We have few changes, but still, we will go with the same side, I think so. We have one change.
Fahad is keeping it as a secret. He don't want to reveal the names. All the best, Fahad, and have a nice game.
Thank you. Thanks.
Heather unlucky with the toss, and they have invited you to bat first.
बिस्मिल्लाह, अगर बैटिंग भी है तो कोई बात नहीं है, तो हम इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे कि अच्छा जो टोटल है वो सेट करें.
और काफ़ी एक अच्छे मोमेंटम में चल रही है टीम, तो आज कोई तब्दीली नज़र आएगी या बिल्कुल वही 11 से खेलेंगे आप?
नहीं, आज काफ़ी ज़्यादा चेंजिंग्स हैं. सबके नाम नहीं ले सकता, लेकिन आज काफ़ी ज़्यादा चेंजिंग्स हैं क्योंकि हमारे डेली 2 मैचेस हो रहे हैं, तो अभी भी हम लोग मैच खेल के आ रहे हैं, तो इस वजह से कुछ लड़कों को जो सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं उनको रेस्ट दिया.
और कितना आप यहाँ पे पोस्ट करना चाहेंगे टोटल?
इंशाल्लाह 120-130 तक जो है इंशाल्लाह हम करेंगे. जिस तरह का पिच है तो 130 तक इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे.
एक अहम सवाल, वहाब हसन खेल रहे हैं?
इंशाल्लाह वो अब हमेशा ही खेलेगा.
चले, all the best and have a nice game. So the story from the middle is that Fahad Al-Hashmi has won the toss and DC Starlet has opted to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Mudassir. So news from the center is that DCC Starlets have won the toss and elected to have a bowl. Let's run through the 2 team lineups for you. For 7 districts, Lahiru Sandurwan gets a game tonight. Mohammad Kashif, the wicketkeeper. Farman Ali, Hafiz Almas, Haider Ali, the skipper. Mohammad Saghir, young fast bowling all-rounder, as well as Nabil Arshad. Then we have Nabil Aziz in the side today. Rais Ahmed, Wahab Hassan, and Zishan Nasir. So Abdul Ghaffar and plenty more are rested. And for the Starlets, Suleiman Haider, Abdullah Tariq, Reza Al Nadir, Fadil Hashmi, the skipper, Muhammad Arsh, Saad Abdullah, Saif Ali Khan gets a game tonight. Shamim Ali, Shival Bawa, left-hander Weber Vaswani, and the young left-arm leg spinner Zainullah Khan is also in the playing 11. So the 2 7 districts openers are out there in the middle, and opening alongside me in the com box, I will have Abid Ibrahim, Mohammad Arsh steaming in. Edged, and no, that was just swing in the air. Got a bit excited there, Abid. Welcome.
Yeah, indeed. If that kind of a swing, if you see AZL, anybody would be surprised. Even I'm surprised to see that amount of a swing. That's a swinging yards. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought he just left his bat hanging there. Rais, he's just been short of form in the past few innings. Mohammad Arsh, very impressive teenager. Swings the ball at decent pace. They do have a few good fast bowlers in this side.
Well, in fact, I see as they have a complete bowling unit. This time again, swinging it away. Keeper missing that one. Well, nothing to be blamed. It's a lot of swing which is not in control by the fast bowler.
Yeah, it was Webb up there, the glove man tonight. That just kept going away and away from him. So Mohammad Arsh just needs to find his range here. He is getting that ball to hoop under the floodlights here. Earlier in the day, we saw a comfortable victory for defenders against Ajman Heroes. So Ajman Heroes in serious trouble, 1 win out of 5. And DCC Starlets looking to get to winning ways as well. That's nicely bowled, tucked into the leg side by Kashif. So he will be glad to get off the mark. 7 districts, they haven't been at their best in this tournament, I feel.
Well, I think it's been a mixed sort of a tournament for them. Rais Ahmed missing out in the last game as well. And now coming back in the side. So a player like Rais Ahmed, if he goes missing in your side, if he doesn't get into the playing 11, there's a lot of impact that he puts in the team. Now, they've got long on deep. They've got a square leg behind. So the target is to bowl around the pads. Yeah, that's the idea. And that's what they executed.
You're not looking to swing the ball on that occasion. Nicely clipped by Rais to get off the mark as well. So there is an opportunity here for DCC Starlets to cause an upset. The last time these two teams faced off, well, it was a completely one-sided game, as the Starlets could only manage 36 runs. But they are certainly a lot better than that. A lot of teenagers in the side, they're not used to playing at this venue. So some growing pains for sure. Pulled away off the front foot, but it's just been spliced. And what a catch! Shival Bawa, you beauty! That wasn't an easy take by any means, but he executed it to perfection.
Especially under the lights. That swing was mishandled by Kashif, not reading it well, playing across the line. And then this happened. Look at that. That goes up in the air. High and really, really difficult catch. Under the lights. Superb work. Mohammad Arsh strikes and courtesy. Great catch by Shival Bawa. Kashif walks out scoring 1. It's 5 for 1 districts.
Farman Ali, the new batter, coming in at number 3. Decent player. It's very rare to see Kashif and Farman getting an opportunity in the top 3. They have a settled batting order now with the likes of Mohammad Irfan, Rais Ahmed. So you have to capitalize on these chances. Mohammad Arsh striking after just 3 legal deliveries. Oh, this has been spliced, but just over the point fielder. How fortunate for Farman Ali. He had no clue how to handle that ball.
Yeah, he's just literally in no position to play that one. Yeah, he just wanted to get away from the way. The last moment, maybe playing with 2 minds.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that short ball for sure. Nicely bowled by Mohammad Arsh. He certainly has the ability to strike with the new ball. And if they lose Rais Ahmed, I think they'll be in major trouble. 70. Attempted Yorker, beautifully bowled. Squeezed out to the point region. And where was Farman Ali going? There was never a single there.
Indeed, that could have been a run out there. That is the last thing I'm sure the team, 7 districts want to happen in the middle. Rais Ahmed has a tag of a star player. He's got a lot of runs, especially in the 10 overs format.
Oh, absolutely. He is certainly one of their key players. Was the highest run getter of the A10 bash we had a couple of weeks ago. 300 plus runs as he led 7 districts to the title. 350s in that tournament. But he's just been off the boil in the Pro 10.
I think he's not playing his natural game. Could be the effect. Well, that's what he's known for. Belts that one hard. Yes, that is the natural game. We know about Rais Ahmed. He plays it to the perfection. Gets 6 runs to end the over. A good over going bad for that last ball 6. It's 12 for 1 at the end of first over.
Shamim Ali sharing the new ball with Mohammad Ash. I think that's a good move. Have a more experienced fast bowler taking the new ball in the power play. Ringfield on the offside. So they have a long on and deep square leg in position. Third and fine leg are up. So Shamim needs to bowl very straight here. Don't offer too much width outside off. Farman Ali still new to the crease. I would have liked to see a slip for him. Had a shaky start. Lofted towards that mid-off. And just clears him. Fahad Al-Hashmi, well, which direction is he going?
They're probably trying to figure out if he's still got that what it takes to be youngster.
Well, he can certainly bat with the best of them. Big striker of the ball. He's hit some clean 6s in this tournament. Perhaps his fast bowling days are behind him.
I think there is always the fast bowlers do retire earlier, that we know that fast bowlers do have a little life that they need to put. And also during those times, they battle with the injuries as well.
Flicked towards that mid-wicket region. There is protection. Young Zainullah Khan out there. So it's been a decent start for the Starlets. Bowlers are doing an okay job in the power play. But they need to get this man out early. Rais Ahmed.
So the fast bowlers need to occupy themselves really well. The battle with the injuries, they need to take care of themselves. After the game, there is also a body which needs a rest is very crucial that you need to give it.
Yeah, even if you bowl 2 overs, you train like you need to bowl 8 or 10. Slow delivery, nice pace off and good fielding. That is one thing you will certainly expect from the Starlets, that the out cricket should be absolutely on its A game.
Yeah, indeed. And also that the longer format is also suits the fast bowlers, especially likes of Shamim Ali. The way he bowls, it clearly shows that he's someone who relies on those swing and seam and also hits the place, that good length area regularly.
Slow delivery again, but belted over extra cover. Rais Ahmed read that slower delivery like a book and smashed it for 4.
Shot it the right direction, right place. There was no fielder. Mind you, it's still the mandatory power play. Not convinced where it was hit. It was hit on the toe of the bat. And a slower one. Really well read, this one.
Very unforgiving format, this, for the fast man. Good patience shown there by Rais. And like you mentioned, targeting the right areas. So he's off to a flyer here. A 4 and a 6 to his name. Maybe finally he will click into form. Down the leg side. That's a poor delivery. And no chance for the wicketkeeper. Just waiting for the umpire's signal. Yeah, it's given us runs.
I'm just wondering, there was any part of the bat involved in that? Yeah, it's given us runs. Show that. Let's have a look. Which part of the bat was involved? Oh, maybe the gloves, yeah? Just a hint of it and the keeper making a mess of it and going down the leg side.
Yeah, attempted in-swinger gone wrong from Shamim Ali. He is an attack-minded bowler, but you need to be absolutely precise. Otherwise, you'll be carted for runs. Change of pace again, and a bit of a misfield at square leg. But 12 runs off the over, 13 runs rather off the over is not too bad. It's okay. 24 for 1 after 2. So floating power play immediately taken, and I think that's a good move, Abid.
Yeah, we are yet to see the move from the captain of DCC Starlet. Who will he bring? Arsh. It's Mohammad Arsh to bowl that floating power play over. A lot of responsibilities on the young boy, and I think that's how you build the champions. Give them the responsibilities, cook them hard.
Oh, absolutely. Will certainly be a tough examination. Chipped over point. Well, I'm not sure he wanted to target that region, but he got enough bat on it for it to go for 4.
I think he played a little late, but still got enough. Probably floating power play, making it look better. Yeah, he wanted to go over the covers. Yeah, no timing on it. And that went towards the backward point for a 4 runs. Race moves to 20 of just 8 deliveries.
A much needed innings out there for him. He needed to spend time at the crease. So Arsh under pressure here. Outside edge, just over the short third. Well, he's living dangerously here, Rais Ahmed. But he's gotten away with it.
Yeah, the big smile on his face. Well, really, it's quite frustrating for the fast bowler. He's bowled a really good delivery. Oh, right on the stumps. Rais not hitting that convincingly, but still getting a good result on his favour.
Very unlucky. Mohammad Arsh has bowled beautifully tonight, but the figures won't tell you that story. Now they've pushed the third man back. I think that's a good idea. But he's already got hit for 2 boundaries. Needs to bounce back. Oh, this time over extra cover. Bang. Gone for 6.
This is what he was trying from the bowl 1. Finally gets one right and sends it packing. Sends it for 6 runs. The maximum over the covers. Looks beautiful. Look at that. A bit of a width of it. Whacked it on the offside. And a very, very good lofted shot. Gets him the maximum.
Such a difficult shot to execute. It's that bottom hand driving the ball, elevating it. Going at a strike rate of 300 now. Ominous signs here for the DCC Starlets. Because this man has gotten off to a quick start. Already on 13, just the third over. Sliced. Well, there you can see now that they pushed the third back. It's only a single. And Mohammad Arshi has not bowled badly at all.
I think that the only delivery he made an error was just outside off, where he offered slightly, just slightly width there to Rais Ahmed, and Rais Ahmed would now look better once he passed that 30 runs barrier. Just 10 deliveries, he'll get better and better the more he bats. So first thing, they need to take him out of the game.
Whipped away off the pads. Beautiful shot from Farman Ali. Hold the pose, 4 runs.
Yeah, certainly that one for the camera from Farman. He has belt that one hard on the onside. Not an easy shot to execute against the pace of Mohammad Arsh, but he's balanced it really well. Look at that. Almost that is gone for 6.
That will really calm his nerves. He's a bit of a nervous starter, Farman Ali. So he's gotten into the act as well. They've taken plenty off this over. 19 runs to be precise. Outside edge, flashed, and it beats the deep third. Well, a lot of streaky boundaries in that over, but 7 districts could care less. 43 for 1. 47 for 1, pardon me, at the end of 3 overs. Suleiman Haider coming into the attack now. 7 districts off to a flyer. Going at more than 15 runs per over. Almost 16 even. So let's see what the young redhead can do. Not a bad delivery to start. Hits the seam. Good areas. There is plenty of talent in this Starlet squad.
Yeah, I think we've been again saying this all this time. The dedication and the hard work is put by Farouk brothers behind making this team of this DCC Starlet boys. Mr. Amin Farouk, Mr. Salman Farouk have worked really day and night and really passionate about these boys.
Oh, absolutely. Overpitched, but there is protection in the deep now. We're talking about Mr. Salman and Mr. Amin Farouk. They've represented the UAE at the national level as well, and they've created that pipeline of youngsters to make it through to the senior squad. And it's good to see them competing in the World Cup qualifiers as well.
Well, indeed. Some of them are our own homegrown boys who have played the age cricket here from the age of 10, 11, 12. So they've got a lot of talent as well.
Lofted straight and will be taken. Another fabulous catch in the outfield by DCC Starlets. And of course, it's that man Shamim Ali.
Well, you really don't need to bowl your best deliveries every time. It sometimes change of pace can get you the wicket. Frustrated, Rais Ahmed. Look at that. He bowled it in the slot but took the pace off. That went long way up in the air. There was a lot of elevation but no distance. And Shamim keeps his nerves and takes that catch. Big wicket going down. 32 of just 13. Rais Ahmed departs. 49 for 2, 7 districts.
Hafiz Almas coming in at number 4. Hard-hitting bowling all-rounder. I still remember that final ball is 6 he hit a couple of matches ago. On the pads. Oh, got away with that one. Suleiman there. That could have easily been 4.
He's bowled an exceptional over, and I like the action. And it's maybe first time that I'm watching this boy bowling really well. That was the previous wicket that he's took of Prais Ahmed. Look at that. He's not afraid from bowling it full. The best part about that, he did not offer a lot of pace as well.
Excellent variations. No change in his action. You're spot on there, Abid. Has a tall, high arm action. Hits the seam. Carted over cow corner. That was always going to be 6.
Yeah, that was a glorious shot. That has gone big. Huge. Brings 50 for Team 7 Districts. Hafiz Almas getting off the mark with a bang. This one was right. Just not enough pace. A good land delivery. Asking for trouble. And Hafiz Almas, he's riding high on confident.
Well, we can now call him Hafiz Al Maximum. Drill down the ground. Long on. Does well, Shival Bawa. That ball was traveling. So a decent over from Suleiman Haider. Did well and picked up an important wicket. 56 for 2. Saif Ali Khan, the new bowler coming in. Going to see some leggies from him. Well, it's a good idea to get your spinners on early because the dew will then make it very difficult, Abid.
And also, I think it's the right time where you have just plugged out the main wicket of 7 Districts. So now it's time to let the spinners spread out and do some magic. Yeah, you got to spread that field out. They've got that extra cover, sending him back mid-off, mid-on.
Still going at about 13.5 runs per over. So they would like a couple of quiet overs. And Saif, you need to be careful with your towel, young man. Otherwise, it's a dead ball.
I think you'll need that towel a lot because the dew is already kicking in.
We even need that towel in the com box sometimes. It's that humid out there here at Eden Gardens. Let's see what Saif can do. Swung away towards wideish long on. Great fielding once again. I think he saved it. Shival Bawa. We'll need to get a replay in there, but I think he did all right.
Yeah, I think that was very close. But I think he's done well in the end. But at first place, there should be the first attempt that you take it out. Don't take your eyes off the ball.
Big swing towards mid-wicket. Hafiz Al Maximum.
Puts that one away. He bowled it around the pads. Gave him a lot of time to swing that bat. Offering him a lot of time is not a good idea. Bowled it really slow. Right onto the meat. The ball has swung hard. Has gone towards that mid-wicket region for 4. What's for 6?
They have to bowl it out of his hitting arc. Otherwise, he'll keep smashing you. Yeah, that's better. But off the back foot, over extra cover. Brute power of Hafiz Almas.
Well, he's charging and trying to get the maximum of the bowler who is under pressure after that 6. Now, this is where your mental strongness comes in a picture. Yeah, look at that. Half tracker. He's lost the rhythm after getting hit with that 6. And now he's really bowling the loose deliveries.
Yeah, just missed his length. The line was okay. You want to bowl outside off to Hafiz, but much too short. Let's see if he can make amends here. Oh, it's a full toss, but just sliced it. Got away with that one. Trying to run on the midfield, but misfield, pardon me. But erring on the side of safety. So that ball is already getting very wet out there, that's for sure.
I think the first thing Save would be relieved to see the Hafiz Almas getting onto that non-striking end because he was striking hard.
Full toss. Farman Ali, well, his eyes lit up, but didn't target the right area. So Saif getting away with 2 full tosses now.
Well, I can sense the different line and length getting disturbed by just one big hit. So this is where you need to back your boys. These youngsters need a tabbing.
Oh, this time off the back foot again. And has he taken it? Has he taken it? Oh, yes, he has. Even the 7 districts lads are appreciating that catch. Saif Ali Khan cannot believe it. Shival Bawa takes the catch of the tournament.
Unbelievable catch that is. Shival Bawa giving it all his mighty efforts. What a great effort that is. Sensational in the outfield. What a effort that is. He knew it where that boundary line is exactly where he has to be. Look at that. That was a good delivery, but smashed really hard. That was going all the way for a maximum, but that man came in the middle, took and dived, and managed himself really well. Even that towel could have got him 6, but wonderful work, wonderful work. Shival Bawa, you beauty. 5 overs are done and dusted here. 70 for 3. Now walking out is Hafiz Almas after doing all sorts of the damage. 20 for 8 he scores. Well, once again, coming back into the attack is Suleiman, who's bowled decently and also plucked a wicket out. Coming in is Mudassir Ali also to join me in the com box. That goes to third. Oh, they'll still take a single. They need to do slightly better than this, Mudassir.
But these lads have been terrific throughout the tournament. If we talk about the ground fielding or catching abilities of this team, just 14, 15 years old, and we'll be seeing the catch of Hafiz Almas. It was hit hard. It was traveling for a maximum. Then came in the Superman, Shival Bawa, and I like this. It was like putting the brakes and just somehow manages to keep the balance inside the rope. An excellent catch, a terrific effort.
Yeah, often you see those kind of breaks on the Emirates Road. It's standstill parking there, but he's done wonderful. What a great catch that is. He's a wonderful athlete, Shival Bawa.
We talk about the level of commitment and the level of fielding effort. They stand at the top, the boys in blue. They have taken some terrific catches. Shamim Ali, a couple of nights ago, he has taken a screamer at short extra cover, and just checking. It's a free hit. Yet again, a no ball continues. There was an effort by Shival Bawa, in fact, to keep that ball inside the rope, but it's a maximum.
Well, a no ball earlier. Well, it's a big sin to commit, and then again on a free hit you give away a no ball, where you have just bowled a brilliant over earlier, given 9 and picked up a wicket. Now on a very first delivery, only one delivery he's bowled, a legal one, and already given 10 runs. Some worries for the captain. That's why Fahad Al-Hashmi is around him. And that will tell us why that second ball also getting a no ball, yeah, clearly over the line.
So free hit stays, and it will be the batter who will trying to go big. An excellent effort. This time by the captain, by veteran Fahad Al-Hashmi. He's sharp in the field.
Yeah, his playing days are not gone. He's still giving the effort in the outfield also. You find boys who's around 40s and over 40s, yes, they do play, but they don't give you a commitment in the outfield. But Fahad Hashmi is a different case here.
Oh, yes, and look at his fitness level. He looks like a 30 to 33-year-old.
Even the 30s he will mind. Come on, let's call him 20s, into 20s.
Good to see that experience of Fahad Hashmi leading these youngsters, and it will help the youngsters to grow their stature in their cricketing upcoming years.
Yeah, you got to give them a different feeling as well, as rubbing shoulder along with you as well.
In the slot, this is much better piece of bowling. Don't offer the pace. Now he's enjoying. Shival Bawa is everywhere.
Yeah, I think Suleiman is his own worst enemy. Well, he tried to bowl those good deliveries. Do not try to be pacey. Just be consistent with that line and length. The wickets will fall. All you need to do is frustrate the batters by taking the pace off. That medium pace is because of the huge amount of the ground, not an easy to clear the fence with that pace.
Oh, yes, and don't offer that fuller deliveries. It was in the slot. Smiles up in the air. Shival Bawa settling, but it's a maximum. It came from the big man. No chance for the fielder.
Well, brute power, sheer power, lots of bottom hand. Not a great timing on that, but a lot of force and power has taken that ball to the distance. Yeah, look at that. That has been in the air for a real while. I think that ball has some air miles as well.
This is the beauty of this Team 7 districts. Everyone can hit those maximums. Good comeback by Suleiman, but he went for a lot of runs in this over. And upper hand is 7 districts after 6 overs, 90 for the loss of 3.
Yeah, Raees Ahmed, the top scorer so far with 32 of just 13 deliveries, and Farman Ali has scored 23 of 11 and a good contribution from Hafiz Almas. Played that cameo role. He's been dismissed by courtesy. Great fielding by Shival Bawa, bowled by Safe, and he's scored 20 of just 10 deliveries. Right now, we have two batters where Nabil is the junior partner here. Farman Ali, who is batting on 23, unbeaten so far. Looks dangerous. Safe once again. Hit hard, straight to third, and he will take that catch. A much-needed wicket here. Safe strikes on his very first delivery.
The young lad not afraid to give that extra flight. A bit greedy Nabil, trying to go big and gets that thick outside edge. And it's a Raizal Nadar, no mistake. So the big man falls here, just managing 9 of 5 balls, 90 on board for the loss of 4. So it's a Lahiru Sandurwan, the new batter, Saif, getting couple of wickets. He has been excellent with the ball. The leg break bowler, Saif Ali Khan. Yet again, a flighted delivery. Is there a chance? Miles up in the air, just falling short of Shamim Ali, but brave enough. The young boy not afraid to give that flight, Abid.
I would say brave enough, and also he's smart enough. The fast bowlers will not give you time to react much, but the spinners are the smarter ones who will give you ample time to dismiss you.
I think the key is the length of Saif, the way he is bowling. And shimmy down the track, manages. Oh, excellent effort by Arsh. I'm sure he has saved a couple of runs. Just trying to keep his balance, but not sure whether it's a maximum or he saved 5 runs.
I think it's clearly the day where the fielders are giving their energy, and we would like to have a look onto it, whether that has gone all the way, while the body language of the fielder says that was a maximum, but we'll still need the confirmation. There you go. He came dancing down the track, hits it that hard, and that ball was certainly travelling, but Mohammad Arsh, because of his tall height, came on the way to cut it down. That was a good effort, and he's taken that catch clean, but then while throwing it back, this is where did he leave it? No. He could not release the ball on that first attempt, and here he was clearly late. Still he got a time. Still we need to check that one. Did he release the ball before landing on that boat? Well, I think it's very close, but I think he's just made it slightly late. Yeah, I think so. That's my opinion. But we'll have a... Oh, no. I think he's done well. Still, we'll let that on the umpires. What an effort. That is the confirmation, I think. That's not given us 6. Wonderful in the outfield today. DCC Starlet boys are.
They are so innocent boys. He thought it's a maximum, but just it was a boundary check and the right decision has been made. It will be 5 runs saved by Mohammad Arsh. A brilliant effort, young lad. Keep it up. Saving 5 runs for his team, and good job by our camera team and our director. And excellent pictures coming live from Eden Gardens. A full toss, shimmy down the track. This time connects well. No chance for Arsh. And it was Hriday Savnani who tried this catch outside the boundary. Lahiru Sandruwan getting a maximum. An ordinary delivery coming down the track and a big heave. No chance for the deep mid-wicket fielder. No, maximum comes from the blade of Lahiru.
Yeah, they're just trying to attack on that save while he's still giving flighted delivery. Once again, that goes up, that goes high. That is gone over the line. 6 runs. Well, that is how you need to play. Come down the track, make a full use of it, and go straight as an arrow. 100 up for the team.
Repeating those same deliveries, inviting the batter to go big, and a good footwork from Lahiru Sandruwan, getting a back-to-back maximum. And 100 comes up in no time. In 6.5 overs, 104 for the loss of 4.
There you go, once again. He uses the feet, gets the 6 runs, even bigger, even better. Well, Lahiru has no mood to stop tonight. He'll cross going on. 4 deliveries, he brings up 19 for him. It's 110 for 4 after 7.
So 7 overs, 110 for the loss of 4, and 4 bowlers have been used by the captain. Couple of overs for Arsh at the top, 35 runs conceded, and a wicket and couple of wickets for Saif Ali Khan. But he went for 20 runs in the last over. Suleiman Haider also going for runs. 2 overs, 29 and a wicket. Shamim Ali 1 over 12 runs, but wicketless. 5 extras has been conceded. So the men in yellow going great guns, and Lahiru Sandurwan finding his touch and belting Saif Ali Khan for 3 maximums. It's time for Zainullah. Left arm wrist spinner. Wild swing, not in control. Forget about the winning or losing. If we talk about DC Starlets, they has been very impressive the way they have fielded in this tournament. Some blinders have been taken by Shamim Ali and Shival Bawa. And in the previous over, we have seen Mohammad Arsh saving that maximum. Big swing, and the young left arm wrist spinner strikes in his first over, trying to take Zainullah out of the park. Lahiru Sandurwan departs. A good cameo, 19 of 6 balls. Nelson bringing some relief for DC Starlets. Bowled at right channel. Expecting a lot of turn, but it was a straighter one. Lahiru Sandurwan walks back after making 19 of 5 balls. It's Nelson on board, 111 for the loss of 5. Half of the side back in the hut for 7 districts. It's a new batter, Wahab Hassan, who was brilliant with the ball in the previous outing for 7 districts here in Eden Gardens, getting a player of the match award for his brilliant 2 overs, 19 runs and 3 wickets. So it's a left-hander out there in the middle. Zainullah has been brilliant in this tournament with the ball, making some adjustment in the field. So Nabil Arshad still padded. He got out a couple of overs ago, and he's in his own thoughts. He's trying to understand what went wrong on that shot. So still Nelson on board for the loss of 5 with Zainullah getting ready. It's Wahab Hassan, who is the new man in.
There's a history between you and me and Nelson. This always happens in an event when there is a Nelson on board. Oh, Fahad Al-Hashmi not collecting it clean, but what is he doing on that Rob side?
It was a left-hand, right-hand combination. For the right-hander, he was inside 30-yard circle. And when the left-hander came, he thought of going towards the boundary. And rightly said, how many times we have seen when we are in the combo box that on Nelson, the wicket falling?
Oh, indeed, number of occasions. Wicket of the 6 at least. Quicker one, keeping it low, but batter is still managed to get a boundary on that. Firstly hit, quick hands, 4 runs.
Getting an opportunity for Farman and grabbing it with both the hands, back of length, and look at that shot. Always in control, hit hard in the gap, 4 runs.
Farman Ali is playing a gem of a knock here. Attacking on the bowlers. He's slightly err in the line, you'll be punished. That's the key. Yo, there you go. This time he bowled slightly full on the bats. And Farman loves to play on that region, isn't he? He gets 2 and 2 now, back to boundaries.
The area remains the same and the result remains the same for Farman, and 7 districts, back-to-back boundaries, yet again back of length, weighted on the back foot and power unleashed. 1 bounce and no chance for the fielder.
He quickly moves on to 33. That's the best score so far. The 32 scored by Rais Ahmed. Crushed. Oh, big appeal. Goes down. Finger goes up. Wicket. What a reply by young Zainullah. Well, that was right in front. Plumb as you like.
lookalike of Pat Cummins, but he loves to bowl those left arm wrist spin. A bit quicker, trying to repeat that shot for the third time. This time misses the line. An excellent decision. Caught in front. 33 for Farman of just 16 balls with the help of a maximum 4 boundaries. 120 for the loss of 6.
Hassan Al-Wahab comes in, the new man. Yeah, I haven't seen him batting much. Yeah, but he can get you a little those good 10, 15 power hitting. In fact, it's Sagir who's the new man in. He goes up, he goes high. Fielder puts it down. Goodness me, Mohammad Ash, what a brilliant fielder he is, and he's put down the sitter.
It was brilliant. If you talk about his fielding standards, he saved that maximum. Now an easy chance, gone begging. He has ample of time, but survives the batter. It was Wahab Hassan.
Yeah, not very impressive fielding there by Arsh. Shakir goes big on a very fast delivery. This is not timed well. This is taken. Shamim will not miss this one. Shakir departs on a golden duck, very fast delivery, where he tried to go big onto that penultimate over. Loses his wicket.
The leg break bowler Saad strikes in his first over. Yet again, these lads are not afraid to give that extra flight, trying to go big. He hardly moved. Shamim Ali, a brilliant fielder, taking that catch. Sagir departs for a golden duck, 121 for the loss of 7.
Well, Nabil Aziz is the new man walking in. Now two left-handers will bat together. I think the right-handers are done in the tank. Oh, misses the line, and that is easy work for the keeper to just take the bails off. First delivery gone, and Saad Abdullah is on a hat-trick now.
Just waiting for the confirmation. Just checking with the TV umpire. But yet again, a flighted delivery. Saad Abdullah trying to go big on the very first ball. Yes, he has removed that bail. Yes, I think he has got their man. It's Nabil Aziz. Just but still waiting for the confirmation of the TV umpire. Now he starts walking towards the dugout. So back-to-back wickets by the young lad Saad Abdullah, and he will be on a hat-trick.
Yeah, he could see himself on the big screen. Nabil Aziz not troubling the scorer. Gone on a golden duck again. It's 121 for 8, 7 districts. comes the captain himself. Hat-trick ball, and he greeted him with a googly.
You should bowl on the stumps, young lad. But pulling things back, and it has been ages since I have seen Hyder Ali batting.
Yeah. Your wish seems to be fulfilled today.
He's not a power hitter, just trying to bowl those googlies, trying to bowl it away from getting that extra turn, and a wide has been given. Making a room, goes big, top edge, fielder settling, someone please catch. Oh, and a poor effort, ample of time. Hyder Ali survives.
Indeed, that went really long up in the air for a real long time. He read that there will be a googly. He came across that stumps. Yet again, he goes big. No, missing this time. They haven't left the crease. A perfect googly to end the over. The penultimate over comes to an end. An entertainment in that over. And what a spell this has been from Saad Abdullah. Bowled only one over, but picked up 2 wickets, given only 4. 124 for 8. Well, Zainullah will bowl that final over, and a lot of his spinners has been used by DCC Starlets, and I think that's the mantra. Well, the fast bowlers is going for plenty of runs, and I think 7 District also got a lot of left-arm spinners. And I think lots of overs would be bowled by the spinners in the second inning as well. He goes inside out in the gap, is running towards the boundary line, and Suleiman does that clean-up job. You can see that heavy dew coming in the outfield. The towels are out. Bowlers and spinners especially having a tough time to grab the ball. 5 more deliveries to go. Bowls it away from the arc. This time hit it firmly but nicely for all the way boundary coming in. A lovely shot and a better result.
A width offered, and look at that shot. Hit hard, and somehow he manages to go past that extra cover fielder. 4 runs, a much needed boundary. Score moves to 130. Wahab and Hyder Ali out there in the middle. This is the final over. Zainullah has been excellent so far. Just 16 runs in 8 balls. Trying to go big. Came across the off stump, and yet again strikes Zainullah. Wicket number 3.
Well, that's what they need to do. Bowl around the stumps. That brings 3rd wicket for Zainullah. Yeah, the perfect delivery. The batter made a mess of it, trying to play towards the fine leg, getting a little bit of a teased and getting dismissed as well. Wahab Hassan is walking out, scoring 8 of 5, 130 for 9, 7 Districts. Three more deliveries to go, and they must be trying to get at least 10 more. But with the last wicket, not sure about Zishan's batting skills, but I don't think so. 10 more runs would be possible here, but I think 130 is already a par total.
Try to get them bundled out before 10 overs. DC Starlets have a very good chance to get those 10 wickets of 7 Districts. Drifting down the leg. A quick run has been taken. To boost their confidence, they have got 9 wickets of 7 districts.
Yeah, he's trying to maneuver around. Getting a leg buys there. They won't mind getting any runs on board as long as they keep on going. It's captain himself. He's a very smart player and a very smart captain. He's strong, mentally strong bowler rather. I haven't seen him batting much. It's just that very few occasions you see him coming out into the batting. He steps out, hits it big, goes all the way for a 6. What a shot. The captain is doing all sorts of the damage here. Bringing that 6, dancing down the track.
Oh, surprised everyone. Shimmy down the track and hit hard. Good use of the feet and a maximum. It's a rare sight that we have seen Hyder Ali getting a maximum. And he should be very proud after seeing this replay.
Not sure about him, but the rest of the players will have to hear a lot about how he hit that 6. I'm sure the captain will give the example of his maximum. Again, he goes down the track, hits it straight between the two fielder. That will earn him 4, and the total would be 141. And that's what they were looking to post, a mammoth total, and they got there.
You're asking for 10 runs, Abid. They have got 11, in fact, in the last 3 deliveries. And what a hit by Hyder Ali. The last couple of deliveries going for a maximum and a 4. And 7 districts manage 141 for the loss of 9 in their allotted 10 overs.
And I think they'll be really happy. Somehow or the other, they managed to play the entire 10 overs. And they could manage to score the par total of 141, which is huge, mammoth total for these young boys of DCC Starlets. For the DCC Starlets young boys, they really need to come back hard. No time to waste. They need to attack. The shoulders must be dropped down, but they need to do similar to this, what 7 districts have done here. 2 30s and a couple of 20s as well. 19 for Lehru and 20 for Hafiz Almas. Gets them to the par total of 141 with a 9 wicket down. Talking about the bowling department. The bowling is been a bit of a mixed bag. I just wonder why Saad Abdullah was given only 1 over, where he's picked up 2 wickets and given 4 in his only over. The rest of the spinners doing the wonderful work here. Zainullah Khan been a pick of the bowler, picking 3 wickets. Been touch expensive, but that's okay if you bowl in this conditions where the dew is quite heavy and the wicket is slightly helping the batter as well. Saif Ali Khan gets 2. Wonderful bowling he's bowled, but gone for a little bit of tapping as well. A lot of runs he's given because of that flighted deliveries he's offered. And Mohammad Arsh gets a wicket up top. Highlights for this first innings of this game. There was a start, a little bit of a shaky, where Rais Ahmed then get going, scoring 30 runs on his shoulders, taking responsibility alongside him. His partner also supported him well. Rais hitting those for fun, getting anything in the slot has been dispatched. But then, once he departed, and there was Farman alongside Nabil, they tried to get a team over the line. Hafiz Almas coming in and hitting few cleaners, scoring 20 runs, few 6s in that knock, and then that catch of the match, perhaps the catch of the tournament so far from Shivil Baba. The wonderful efforts in the outfield. These young boys have put a mighty efforts in the outfield. That was long way up in the air, and that stayed in the air. They got 6 inside out. That was easy catch. And Saif has gone for plenty of runs while the batter is trying to come down the track and hit him for a few 6s. And then they kept on losing the wicket as well. That's been the worry. Zain striking again and again. That was right in front. He's got those 2 success. And Saad Abdullah immediately coming in and providing those 2 wickets to the team. It was a really, really good over for him. That was batter Nabil Aziz coming in and going out. And so as Wahab Hassan also got dismissed. It was captain in the end. Fired up 6 and 4 to follow. And that was the end of the first innings. Pretty exciting run has been posted on the board is 142. That's quite a bit of total, but we need to wait and watch what DCC Starlets got in response. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to Eden Gardens in Ajman for match number 12 of the Ajman Pro 10 2023 powered by FanCode. In the second innings, it's a mighty target for DCC Starlets, 142 to be precise. Steady contributions throughout for 7 districts, starting from Rais Ahmed, Farman Ali, Hafiz Almas, and even Lahiru Sandurwan, and even Haider Ali, the skipper, chipping in with the bat. So, lot of aggressive batting there from 7 districts, and in the end, they've gotten to a big score of 141. In terms of the bowling, Zainullah Khan was the standout bowler for DCC Starlets, but a couple of wickets to Saif Ali Khan and Saad Abdullah, the 2 leggies, 1 apiece to Suleiman Haider and Muhammad Arsh up top. So 142 is the target for the lads in blue. Let's see if they can take on the 7 districts bowling here. It will be a tall order with the likes of Nabil Arshad, Hafiz Almas, Haider Ali to speak of. Of course, 7 districts were the winners of the inaugural A10 Bash that was held here a couple of weeks ago. So they certainly enjoy playing at this venue. Let's see if their bowling can restrict DCC Starlets looking for their first win of the Pro 10. 4 losses out of 4. But they have steadily been improving. The bowling was much better today. They did manage to pick up a lot of wickets. And it is going to be Haider Ali, the skipper, with the ball in hand. Is he just setting the field, or is he going to take the new ball? Looks like he's coming on to bowl here. Left arm orthodox, excellent spinner. Very consistent, very intelligent. And he will certainly be looking for some early scalps in the power play. Ring field on the offside. A slip in place as well. There is a long on and deep square leg in place. Shamim Ali opening the innings alongside Razel Nadir. Oh, what a delivery. An absolute ripper to start. Turning off the middle of the pitch. So certainly putting some revs on the ball. Look at that one. Beautiful delivery just over the off stump. Didn't do anything wrong there, Shamim Ali. It was just too good to hit. So a good start here for 7D with the ball. Clipped over the mid-wicket. And the ball will win the race against the deep square leg. Confident way to get off the mark. Shamim Ali. He's been outstanding in the field. Picked up some wickets in the previous game as well. And finally, a confident shot. A genuine all-rounder. And let's see if he can get a big score this evening. Beats the outside edge again. Another peach of a delivery. There is a slip in place, hunting for that outside edge. Hafiz Almas. Well, there's no Abdul Ghaffar in the side today, so he's the lead pacer, so to speak. Haider Ali certainly getting some turn and bounce off this service. Seen 30 overs of cricket now. Chipped in the air over mid-wicket again. And it's a replica of the first boundary as I welcome Abid Ibrahim into the comm box.
Yeah, what a shot that is. Just a pure elegance, class. Just a use of the wrist. Yeah, the idea is right. But the execution is slightly wrong while you try to bowl him onto that leg stump. I think Haider Ali needs to be on to that off stick or perhaps on that middle stick because he's got a slipper in as well. So you need to do some work there. Now making sense pushing this mid-wicket back.
This time turned towards that square leg, in fact. Quick single. So 9 runs taken off the first 5 deliveries. Interesting that he posted the long off back. I think the long on was all right. But let's see what he does to Razel here.
Yeah, probably Razel is got promoted back his position as an opener in the team. And good move to bring Shamim Ali up top because as every time we have seen coming and providing those power hits at the low order.
Confident push to get off the mark. So a good over for Starlets to open up. 10 for none. So it's going to be another left arm spinner coming into the piece. Danish Aziz, I believe his name is. First time I'm seeing him. Tell us more about him, Abid.
Yeah, it turned out to be a new member of this side. Haven't played a lot of games, but yes, he's looks a very promising talent.
Nabil Aziz, pardon me. Hit away. There's a catching extra cover. Good to see. Aggressive mindset from 7 districts. They want to take early wickets. A slip in place as well. So they have 2 Nabils, Nabil Arshad and Nabil Aziz. Very different kind of cricketers. Lofted in the air. And it's got the distance to go for 6. That was a half hit.
I think the timing was superb on that. Very, very good timing. Class from Rizal Nader. Not afraid away. Yeah, got in the slot and went for it. Oh, good hitting. That looks a dot in the dark. 6 runs. Big one.
That was lovely timing. Really a sweet strike. I thought maybe he'll just plug in at long off, but it sailed over. This time more towards mid-on, and what a catch! Mohammad Saghir flying to his left. Takes an absolute blinder.
Yeah, not sure how he landed, but that's certainly a safe landing for the team. Takes that catch, pulls that ball out of thin air. Look at that. That's a screamer. Wow. What an effort. What a catch. What a moment. Rizal Nader, the young man, after hitting 6, getting dismissed. It's 16 for 1.
Shival Bawa coming in at number 3. Well, he took a blinder of his own in the outfield. A couple of them, in fact. Clean, hard hitter of the ball. Let's see if he can get going tonight. Hasn't quite delivered as we were hoping. Good looking, positive push onto the front foot. And a misfield will allow him to get off the mark.
It was none other than one of the finest fielder of the side. Was making a mess there immediately. The problem is not with the single run, because they've got a lot of runs in the tank. The thing is that you're just giving the batter freebies and you're allowing him take, and that will get him in confident.
Oh, absolutely. Wanted to build some dot ball pressure. Oh, beautifully bowled. Very different kind of a leg spinner to Haider Ali. Much more orthodox. But he's certainly getting that grip from this surface as well. Oh, look at that turn. Well, there's plenty of rough to work with on the pitch now, Abid.
Yeah, undoubtedly. And I think the team 7 districts have also got plenty of spinners to bowl out entire. 10 with the spinners, I think.
So 2 overs gone by. It's 18 for 1. Haider Ali will continue. They're hanging on to the floating power play for now, the Starlets. I would have thought with this pair at the crease, they would have wanted to be a bit more aggressive, Abid.
But who wanted that 5th man to be inside the circle, perhaps? Oh, leading edge. And they'll take quick single.
Well, the way the ball is turning, I think we'll once again see a lot of spin from 7 districts. In their last game, they bowled all 10 overs of spin.
Yeah, seems to be that is the plan tonight as well. They won't be using maybe the fast bowlers in the fast bowling department, while they've got the likes of Hafiz Almaz, and they've got a quality fast bowlers as well. Irfan, who's bowling really well. They've got plenty of fast bowlers, but they'll stick with the spin, I think.
Yeah, they have the likes of Haider Ali, Nabil Aziz, Wahab Hassan as well. Rais Ahmed can bowl some excellent leg break. So they certainly have 3 or 4 decent options. Meanwhile, Haider Ali going through his overs quickly. Only 11 runs conceded. 2 slips in place now. When have you seen that in a 10-over game?
Yeah, you can do that once you post 140. And he's bowling really well. That was, by the way, a trick to deceive the batter. He's bluffed him, keeping 2 slips and bowled that arm bowl.
Yeah, that's why he's smiling. Playing the 2-card trick there, getting that second slip, but firing in an arm ball. Good game awareness from Shamim. Didn't fall for it. Farman and Hafiz Almas waiting for an opportunity to get into the game.
Now makes room and it's back. Well, that should have been taken one-handed. Good try. But those kind of catches that the most of the time get stuck in your hand.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit of a lazy effort from Haider. Just stuck a hand out. He had enough time. In fact, it got to him slower than he anticipated. But a teasing, testing over so far from the 7 districts captain.
Yeah, and also watery hand as well, because it's a lot of humidity out there in the middle. Oh, good bowling. This is great bowling. Yeah, indeed. Pretty much in thinking of day 2 of a test match.
Oh, it feels like day 8 with the rough out there. Certainly testing times for the young batters. Oh, it's a top edge on the sweep. But he is very lucky to get away with it, Shamim Ali. The frustration was building. And he just got away with that one. So Haider Ali will go wicketless on the night. 21 for 1. Nabil Aziz will continue. Trickster. Certainly has a lot of skill. Natural, supple, flexible wrists. Just flicks them and gets that turn. Only 1 slip for him though. That's very defensive.
Yeah, kind of a jealousy for the leg spinners, while the others have to do a real hard work. For him, it's all about a little bit of a wrist and easy. Turns in. Wonderful bowler he is. Barring that 1-6, you haven't given a lot of runs.
Yeah, very steady, very reliable. We have a lot of left-arm spinners in the UAE. I think at one point we counted 18 to 20 high-quality options. Big shot by Shival Bawa. Over cow corner for 6.
Well, we were talking about the catch of the tournament. Well, how about the shot of the tournament? Oh, what a control in that shot. He read the spinner really well. Puts one knee down, up she goes. Gets a maximum reward. He came a little bit close to the ball. That's what made it special. This time it's cut away and straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out. Oh. Wayward throw. And where were you looking, Haider Ali?
Well, Wahab Hassan is one of the best fielders in the UAE. You need to be careful running when the ball goes in his direction. What a stop. Got to his feet quickly and fired in that throw. Shival would have been out by at least 7 or 8 yards. Blazed over extra cover. Blink of an eye and it's gone.
A masterclass stroke that is. That is One of the finest stocks that I've seen. Look at that. Making room, going inside out, over the fielder. 4 runs written all over it. Lovely to watch. It's a treat to watch him play.
Well, we've seen Shival Bawa do this in the past. Such an exciting young player he is. Clean striker of the ball. Genuine all-rounder. And good to see he's in a positive frame of mind. He's looking to strike the ball hard. And Nabil Aziz has been taken for a ride in this over. Still 2 deliveries to go. Leading edge. Oh, what's happening here? Well, just as I was praising Wahab Hassan, he's made to look silly there. And they're running for 2. Well, what's happening? Everybody's tumbling.
Yeah, first the fielder, then the keeper, and then the batter. Yeah, it's kind of a comedy of errors.
Well, Wahab Hassan at point, just getting a bit overexcited. Look at this. Completely fooled his teammate. Hafiz Almaz was looking at him, mate, what are you doing? And a run out has been missed there. Not a clean collection by Mohammad Kashif. So everything happening on that delivery.
I think that there was a curve that has made that misfield. Final delivery. He comes down the track, hits it towards the long on. There will be only single. Now they won't be pushing for 2, and that will bring the over to an end. A big over finally for Team DCC Starlets. It's 37 for 1.
Well, the man of the moment, Wahab Hassan. I think it's a better idea to have him on to bowl. Excellent left-arm spinner. Another one of those left-arm spinners in the UAE. And he's just been modifying his action, making it a lot more steady, a lot more repeatable. Used to put a lot of whip on it, put pressure on his lower back. So he's just been working on that. Let's see if that is going to be able to get him results. Oh, beautiful sweep past the fine leg. Shival Bawa, you beauty.
Yeah, cracker of a shot. What a shot that is. That is brilliant here. So good of him. It's so pleasing to eye. He waits for that delivery. He waits for the poor ones. Put it away, knowing that fine leg is up, making full use of it.
Well, he's only a couple of years his senior maybe, but he reminds me so much of Ali Shan Sharafu. 2 hot prospects in the future for the UAE.
Yeah, I think he played under his captaincy as well for the UAE under 19. So, yeah, you got to learn from your seniors as well. But I think he's got himself a different kind of a level altogether. He's really skillful. Maybe a couple of years you find him in the main team.
Oh, absolutely. He's that kind of a talent, Shival. And it's so funny we call them seniors, but they're all 20, 22 years old. But we've been watching them for so long. It feels like it's been ages. Nicely adjusted. Tried to follow him there. Just tucked around square leg for a single. And this is sensible batting from Shival. You've already got an early boundary. Just look to occupy the crease.
Yeah, I think the target does not allow you to rotate the strike or be there. Once you get going, keep on charging. That's my feeling, considering 140 if you're chasing.
Oh, he's been stumped. Well, Shamim Ali was struggling to play the spinners, and this time Wahab threw it wide, and nicely done by Mohammad Kashif with the gloves.
Yeah, just frustrated him, and I think he was frustrated because not getting a lot of strike. So he got one, and finally he decided to dance down the track and miss the line, and it was the rest to Kashif to dislodge the bails. Not a convincing knock from Shamim. The way he got the start couldn't convert it into the better. It's 13 for him. It's 2 wickets down.
New batter in is the powerhouse, Fahad Al-Hashmi, former outstanding UAE national team fast bowler. Now very much a hard-hitting batter. But he doesn't like facing spin, that's for sure, Abid.
Well, in fact, he likes to hit them hard. That's been his problem. That he will go for his shots no matter what. Yeah, maybe a couple of deliveries, he'll talk to himself. But then he doesn't listen to anybody.
Yeah, I think one delivery, not even more than that. Let's see his approach. There it is. Trying to smash it over mid-wicket. Didn't quite connect.
Yeah, he stands and exposes all his 3 stumps, then shuffles across and tries to heave it on the onside. A lot of bottom hand involved in that shot.
Those stumps are there just for formality. Just to realize where he's standing. Once again, a big heave across the line. Excellent over from Wahab Hassan. Only 5 runs off it and a wicket. 42 for 2 at the halfway stage. So an enterprising innings from Shamim Ali, 13 of 14. Just struggled against the spin. Rezal, 6 and out to a brilliant catch by Mohammad Saghir. Now it's Shival Bawa looking the most promising batter, 22 of 9. And joining me in the comm box for the next passage of play, I welcome back Mudassir Ali. Good evening, Mudassir.
Good evening and thank you, Ahmed. Good to see the DC Starlets at last getting some runs thanks to Shival Bawa, and it's time for leg break bowler Rais Ahmed.
Oh, caught and bowled effort, but that was struck hard. Rais certainly trying to save himself rather than take that catch, to be honest.
It was hit hard, fiercely towards Rais. He was not ready for that, but he has been very impressive, Shival Bawa.
Oh, he really is an exciting talent. And Rais, very lucky he didn't break his thumb there. That was travelling. Oh, Yorker. And Fahad Al-Hashmi, oh, he might be run out here. Just made it back in time. It was Shival who first set off, then sent him back.
Just testing his master whether he's fit enough, but sending him back rightly. Shival Bawa, what a brilliant delivery in the block hole. Trying to go big.
That was risky, but good to see everybody smiling about it. Bottom edge of the bat, so Fahad Al-Hashmi will get off the mark. And I think for now, he can just take the ones, give the strike to Shival, who's batting well.
Oh yes, let him get some runs, let him enjoy his batting out there in the middle. He was middling the ball nicely, Shival Bawa.
23 of just 10 deliveries, some big strikes. Oh, that was the top spinner going straight on. But he missed out there. That should have been carved away behind point for 4.
There was an opportunity for Shival Bawa to get some runs. It was a bit quicker. So far, a decent over by Rais.
Indeed, only 2 runs off 4 deliveries. I think he just needs to work on using his feet a bit more, Shival. He likes to hit from the crease. Of course, all his life he's had that big striking ability, but as you progress, you need to learn how to use your footwork against the spinners as well. That will cut down a lot of his dismissals trying to challenge the boundary riders. Fahad Al-Hashmi just playing at his own relaxed pace.
Just wanted to go big and take Rais Ahmed on a ride, but with that single, 46 for the loss of 2.
So finally going to see a fast bowler coming into the piece. Nabil Arshad. While he struck some big shots while at the crease. Let's see if he can take some big wickets.
I thought they will go with the spinners for all the 10 overs, but opting for a fast bowler. They're in control here, 7 districts. Should have given some rest to the fast bowlers because they are playing a lot of matches, back-to-back matches in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, absolutely. But I guess maybe for Fahad Al-Hashmi, they want to just test him. There is our official scorer. Very hard-working gentleman, Mr. Hamad. Smashed off the back foot, but just beyond the 30-yard ring. The toe end of the bat there. The toe of the toe.
We got excited in the com box. I thought he got a better of Nabil. The big man, Fahad Al-Hashmi, is still struggling to get that boundary. Wanted to provide some entertainment.
Just looking at his bat, yeah, the sound it made was a bit off because we thought it had gone for miles. He's broken the bat, in fact. Well, that is the raw power of Fahad Al-Hashmi. And new blade required. Amin Farooq, animatedly in discussion with his young side. His love for the game is unmatched, Mudassir Ali.
Oh, yes, and it is the reason he has provided some excellent talent. UAE cricket, always in the game, always energetic. Amin Farooq, thanks to him, and new bat, please, for Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Yeah, maybe just give him a tree trunk. He can lift it. Here comes the next young lad. I think it's maybe Nirvan Shetty, the young leggy. Well, that bat, rest in peace. It's done for. Maybe we can make some pencils out of it. It's not going to be used in cricket anymore. That's for sure.
I'll give it to someone, youngster who plays under 9 or under 8 cricket, age cricket.
Yeah, maybe saw it down. Or maybe make a bed out of it. So Nabil, he hasn't gotten a wicket, but he's broken a bat. Shival back on strike, playing an excellent innings, 24 of 12. Let's see how he goes against the fast bowling. Edged and taken. First ball to Shival Bawa, extra bounce. An outside edge, cleanly snaffled by Mohammad Kashif, the wicketkeeper.
Change working in favor of 7 districts, and the very first ball getting some extra bounce. He was committed to cut that hard, taking the top edge and straight into the hands of wicketkeeper. And celebration for Nabil Arshad, but he needs to learn that celebration to make it a bit colorful. Shival Bawa, 24 of 13 balls, couple of maximum. In fact, couple of fours and a maximum 47 for the loss of 3.
So the young all-rounder Suleiman Haider, coming in at number 5, was decent with the ball. Let's see if he can get going with the bat here. Nabil Arshad does have that extra pace, and yes! Thank you, Mr. Salman. Oh, good drive out to the cover sweeper. These young lads certainly do not lack confidence, that's for sure.
As we have seen in the first innings, they were brilliant. And look at the bat of Fahad Al-Hashmi. It looks like a borderline of two countries.
That bat is most certainly dead. We'll have to bury it in Eden Gardens. Rest in peace, my friend. Mr. Salman Farooq looking very sharp. Still super fit. Maybe he can take to the field. Oh, short delivery right into the right shoulder of Fahad Al-Hashmi. It would have felt like a tickle on his bicep.
I was about to say that, but it was a sharp and nasty bouncer. Not happy Fahad Al-Hashmi. Not needed, Nabil. Back of line delivery, and look at that extra bounce. Some effort has been put in by Nabil. Could not able to move at the right time.
Yeah, that hit the fleshy part of the shoulder there. But he is built like the big show, Fahad Al-Hashmi. Of course, you'll still feel it. And I'm not sure what Rais Ahmed is doing there. Does he have any physiotherapy degrees? I'm not sure. Old school, just rub it. Rub the pain away. Well, the next ball will be interesting, that's for sure.
Good to see all the 76 players coming and helping Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Oh, they have a lot of respect for the legend. This man has played at the highest level of international cricket. And he's such a wonderful person. Welcoming to every player. He will always have a pleasant conversation with you. Don't go on his looks. He is an absolute sweetheart.
He's like Bollywood actor Sunil Shetty.
Well, Sunil Shetty was very aggressive, but he's not so. Oh, nicely pitched up and well defended. Nicely done.
Yes, Sunil Shetty has been very aggressive in the movies, but I have met him a couple of times. He's a very sweetheart guy, Sunil Shetty, always helping everyone in the industry.
Which industry is that? Are you making your film debut, Mr. Mudassir Ali? Hyderabadi cinema?
No, one of my cousins worked for as a director, assistant director in Bollywood. So that's how I came to know about Sunil Shetty.
So now I know why you always look so dashing. You get some tips from your cousin. Attempted Yorker beats the keeper, and that will run away for 4 byes. Loss of concentration and the 50 up for DCC Starlets after 7 overs. Rais Ahmed back onto ball with some of his leggies. Well, he still hasn't picked up a wicket. He'd like to get amongst them. Trying to cut that away. A bit too straight there.
Looking for his first wicket in this game. Rais got some runs under his belt in the first innings.
Yeah, finally found some form. Oh, big full toss. Missed out there, Suleiman. But I like the approach. He wanted to use his feet. Just got the wrong delivery for it. He's certainly not comfortable against the leg spin. We saw him hit some boundaries off the fast bowlers in the first game, but I think playing wrist spin is a bit more difficult for the youngsters.
Early days for Suleiman, known for his bowling. It's Fahad Al-Hashmi, the big man, against a little jumbo.
Yeah, he's looking for something in his range, but Rais very smartly bowling it wide of off. Oh, Fahad Al-Hashmi has run out. He was just strolling through, and an eagle-eyed direct hit from long off from Haider Ali. That is an amazing run out.
It was a poor cricket on the back foot. A fumble by Rais, and the thought of that run, he was walking in the park. Then came that bullet throw from Haider, very sharp, nowhere near. An excellent effort from Captain Haider Ali. That's the end of Fahad Al-Hashmi, just managing 3 of 11 deliveries, 53 for the loss of 4.
New batter in is Abdullah Tariq. So the wicket's going down in a flurry now for the Starlets after Shival Bawa got out. It's been another good show by 7 Districts. Quicker one, just squeezed away towards mid-wicket. They're pushing for 2. Good running between the youngsters. That's what they do well. Aggressively sprinting through the 22 yards.
They know they don't have that firepower in the batting department to get those quick boundaries and maximum. So relying on those singles and double, Suleiman, and it's Saad Abdullah, the new batter. In fact, it's Abdullah.
Lofted towards long on. Oh, great fielding. Farman Ali. That was a brilliant stop. So Rais concludes his spell just conceding 8 runs. 56 for 4. Wahab Hassan to bowl the penultimate over of the game. And it is the mandatory now floating power play. You have to take it before the 9 over mark. So Wahab Hassan will have to operate with some field restrictions. There is a deep cover in place. And, no, pardon me, a deep square leg and a long on in place. Oh, great fielding. What a stop there. It's Nabil Aziz flying across to his left. And Wahab Hassan enjoyed that.
I think credit should be given to Wahab Hassan. Because of him, the other fielders are putting that extra effort, and he has done a brilliant job, Nabil Aziz, on the previous delivery.
Yeah, good to see. They're still working hard. Not giving away anything easy to the youngsters, making them earn their runs. That's the right approach. You need to be professional, no matter what. Inside edge of the pad. Just mixing it up here. So we saw earlier in the day, Defenders Vision Sports getting that comprehensive win versus Ajman Heroes. And now 7 Districts also getting the 2 points. So both the teams are tied on 8 at the top of the table. Oh, sliced away in the gap. Beautiful shot. by Abdullah Tariq. Lovely fast hands.
Slight width offer, but look at that shot from Abdullah getting 4 runs and off the mark. Abdullah Tariq, that brilliant boundary on the back foot. No chance for the fielder.
Yeah, he fired it through and he was ready for it. Nicely put away in the gap. Mind you, these are all age cricketers for the most part. So even though the results may feel lopsided, it's very much a learning experience for them as they get used to A-division cricket. And you have to be careful. Look at that, Wahab Hassan flinging himself even onto the square. The second wicket that is being prepared, he'll just always lay it on the line for the team.
Loves to enjoy and loves to put that extra effort in the field, Wahab Hassan.
Certainly is a dynamic fielder. Bowled into the pads. There could be a run out. Not quite. Good call there from Abdullah, calling Suleiman through. So he's bowled a tidy spell. Would have liked a couple more wickets maybe, but overall very steady.
I think he's giving a good competition to Mohammad Wasim if we talk about the fielding standard in the UAE domestic circuit. But he's a bit quicker if we compare with Wasim. The reflexes are up to the mark for Wahab Hassan in the field.
Yeah, he's got that natural acceleration. Bowled him. Abdullah swinging across the line. And if you miss, Wahab Hassan will hit. And he gets his second wicket of the night. So Abdullah Tariq hit a nice 4, but then just making the mistake of playing across the line, and he's been cleaned up. This is the dismissal. Just going wide on the crease there. And he fell for the trap. 63 for 5. So Vaibhav Vaswani coming in at number 7. Usually a top order batter, but certainly some rotation being done here by the Starlets, testing out new batting pairs. Nabil Arshad bowled a fiery first over and looking to close out the game. It will be a big win for 7 districts. Either way, onto the pads. Just gone for a leg by. So 7 districts looking good and defenders looking very good in this tournament so far, Mudassir.
Oh yes, both the teams played. This is the 4th game for 7 districts. They have lost only a game, and it will be a tough fight between defenders and 7 districts for the top position. The top team from the pool will go directly into the finale.
And of course, we have Z Games strikers who started off really well, 3 wins in a row. Lost yesterday, but they are also a young side with a lot of quality. Oh, Vaibhav trying to be clever. First ball, just going across his crease, looking to scoop that. Not quite connecting. Another young, exciting talent, Vaibhav. Genuine top order batter and excellent wicket keeper as well.
And good to see he's not afraid to play those improvisation shots in his batting. So Nabil, he has been excellent with the ball.
He certainly has. Oh, but just as we praise him, he bowls a big wide down the leg side. Won't go all the way. Thankfully, it was pace off. But that is the commentator's curse for you.
How many times we have seen this? Just praising Nabil, and he was wavered. Couple of runs has been taken by these two batters, and 3 runs will be added to the total.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't seem to be a natural bowling around the wicket. Awkward angle. But let's see if he can get it right. Big fast bowler. Packs a punch with the bat. And he's got good pace, good heat. Really good pickup by 7 Districts. Producing yet another talent. Trying to crash that through the covers. Once again mishandled by the keeper. He got a bad bounce. He certainly had a tough day behind the sticks.
Yes, and talking about the fast bowling of 7 Districts, they made sure they get a couple of good fast bowlers in the domestic circuit. Zishan Nasir is one of them, and so is Nabil Arshad. Both the players making a debut in domestic circuit in the previous tournament in the A10 bash, and they were brilliant with the ball.
Yeah, this is very much the off-season period here in the UAE. But such is the demand for live stream cricket, we still have top-level tournaments going on. Will be really good to see them in the winter and in the autumn when the season kicks off. Lofted behind point, hits the gap and hits the fence. Nicely put away by Vaibhav.
The final over and not putting that extra effort, Nabil. It was a full toss, nicely managed by Vaibhav. 4 runs, just going past that point fielder, and 4 runs for Vaibhav and more runs for team DC Starlets.
They just had to miss the point fielder. So it will be a resounding win here for 7D. Will be an interesting last few days of the tournament. Who gets into the top 3? Once again trying that paddle. Once again missed by the keeper. Well, the bowler is certainly not amused. You can blame all the turf you like, Mohammad Kashif, but you need to do a lot better. You need to work on your keeping.
We have seen at least 5 or 6 times today those awkward bounce and fumble by the wicket keeper. You need to adjust yourself. You need to know where to stand against which bowler. So an easy runs have been conceded by Kashif.
And even if he's bowling pace off deliveries, you need to communicate with your fast bowler where to stand. Bowled him! Around the wicket, pace on, and the off stump has been knocked dead. And that is some way to conclude the match. Second wicket for Nabil Arshad on the night. What a cracking delivery.
Most of the over, he bowled those slow ones, and the final delivery, it was a quicker one and clean bowled Vaibhav. So it has been a thumping victory for men in yellow. After scoring 142 runs, they defended it nicely. And it was Vaibhav Vaswani, the last man to fall for DCC Starlet. Suleiman remains unbeaten. And good to see Amin Farooq coming and shake hands at the end of the game. It's always good to see. They were brilliant. Men in yellow with the ball, with the bat, and in the field. So was the boys in blue. They fielded really well. And let's see the batting card of DCC Starlets. Let's see the highlights. Shival and Razel started off really well, and a maximum from the blade of Razel, but Nabil getting better off Razel, and thanks to this extraordinary effort from Saghir Afridi. In fact, Saghir Khan, Shival Bawa tried his best, taking the spinners on a ride, and this was one of the best shot played by Shival Bawa, played through the extra cover, and Shamim Ali has been promoted up the order, but could not do much. And this was an excellent throw coming in from the deep by the captain Hyder Ali, and once Fahad Al Hashmi and Shival Bawa departed, there was nothing much to talk about the batting 4 coming from the blade of Vaibhav. And the last delivery, trying to go for a big shot, he misses the line, and he was clean bowled by Nabil. And it was a one-sided affair if you talk about the match between the DCC Starlets and 7 Districts. And in the meanwhile, we'll take a short break and we'll join you soon. Welcome back after a short break, and let's see how it panned out in the second innings. DC Starlets, Shamim Ali has been promoted up the order, just managing 13, and Raizal Nadir managing 7, but it was an entertaining knock provided by Shival Bawa, managing 24 of 13, and nothing much to talk about the lower down the order of DC Starlets. 13 extras have been conceded by 7 districts, and the young lads manage 75 for the loss of 6 in their allotted 10 overs. And talking about the bowling of 7 districts, it has been dominated by the spinners. Haider Ali, unluckily wicketless, 2 overs, 13 runs, and Nabil Aziz, yet another new left-arm orthodox in domestic circuit, 2 overs, 24, going for some runs, but he got a wicket in his kitty, and couple of wickets for the left-arm orthodox Wahab Hassan, 2 overs, 11 runs, and he was unlucky that he was unable to add a couple of more wickets to the tally tonight. And Rais Ahmed, the little jumbo, 2 overs, 8 runs, and no wicket. Nabil Arshad managing a couple of wickets and going for 9 runs. And the match summary, 7 districts have been invited to bat first, and they made sure they post a mammoth total. 10 overs, 141 for the loss of 9. Farman Ali, Rais Ahmed, Hafiz Almas, everyone chipping in. Farman getting 33, Rais Ahmed 32, and Hafiz Almas 20. And talking about the bowling of the young DC Starlet, Zainullah Khan, 3 wickets, 26 runs in his 2 overs. He was brilliant. And DCC Starlets in the chase managed 75 in their allotted 10 overs. Shival Bawa contributing with the bat 24, Shamim Ali 13, and Raizal Nadir 7. And Nabil Arshad and Wahab Hassan were brilliant with the ball, both the bowlers getting couple of wickets. So 7 districts at the end winning by 66 runs. So this was the final match of the day, and let's see what we have stored in for tomorrow. It's match number 13, 6:45 p.m. local time. Z Game Strikers will be taking on Ajman Heroes, and Defender Vision Sports Management will be taking on young DCC Starlets. The visuals will be coming live from Eden Garden Stadium, Ajman. So that's all we have from the comm box. It's time to head down for the post-match presentation.
Thank you, Mudassir, and it's time now for the post-match presentation for match number 12 of the Ajman Pro 10 2023 powered by Fancode. It was DCC Starlets taking on 7 districts. It was DCC Starlets who won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they got hammered for 141 runs in their allotted 10 overs. In response, they could only make 75 for 6 in their allotted 10s, a handsome victory for 7 districts once more. It's time to give the player of the match medallion that will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And the player of the match goes to the left-arm spinner, Wahab Hassan, for his spell of 2 overs, 2 for 11. And he also chipped in with the bat as well for 7D. An excellent performance from Wahab Hassan. वहाँ बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. हमने आपकी फील्डिंग के जलवे तो पिछले टूर्नामेंट में भी देखे थे, इसमें भी देखे थे, लेकिन वो जो एक मिसफील्ड हुई थी आपकी पॉइंट पे, जो हाफिज अलमास उसके पीछे भागे थे, उसकी स्टोरी समझाइए.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि अल्लाह ने मैन ऑफ द मैच बनाया मुझे. और वो तो बॉल आया तो बीच में टर्न हुआ. अलमास भी मेरे पीछे बिल्कुल बैक में ही थे, तो बस बॉल बीट का हम दोनों को बीट करके तो बॉल चला गया. बॉल बीट हुआ है, आप थोड़े से ओवर स्मार्ट बन रहे थे? नहीं, हम ट्राई कर रहे, क्योंकि मैं तो ऊपर जाना है, मैं तो पॉइंट वाला हूँ, मैं तो ऊपर चढ़ दूंगा ना बॉल के, तो वो बैकअप के लिए था मुझे लगा, तो वो भी बीट हुआ तो रन्स बन गया. अच्छा, एक मसला ये है कि आपके कैप्टन भी लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर है, लेकिन हमने देखा है कि आप दोनों मिलके भी खेल सकते हैं और विकेटें भी दे सकते हैं. सर बस वो हैदर भाई हमारे ओनर है, वो हमें बड़ा सपोर्ट करते हैं और उनकी बदौलत आज उनके साथ रूबरू बॉलिंग करते हैं तो अच्छा लगता है. हमारे सीनियर हैं तो. अच्छा, हमने देखा कि A10 बैश आप लोग जीते थे वो फाइनल. अब उम्मीद ये भी होगी कि प्रो 10 का फाइनल भी आप लोगों ने खेलना है और जीत के जाना है. इंशाल्लाह पूरी उम्मीद है. इंशाल्लाह लड़के सारे एफर्ट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह और जीत के इंशाल्लाह एक बार फिर जीतेंगे इंशाल्लाह. और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच का जो इनाम है आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे? ये मेरे वालिद साहब हसन खान के नाम, और जो इस दुनिया में नहीं रहे, और ये हमारे ओनर हैं मोहम्मद हैदर, उनके नाम से करना चाह रहा हूँ. क्या ज़बरदस्त बात की आपने. वेल प्लेड वहाब. थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू. Well, that was the very shy, very bashful Wahab Hassan with a well-deserved player of the match medallion to his name. That's all from the post-match presentation for now. Join us tomorrow
for more live action from Eden Gardens here in Ajman, from the Ajman Pro 10 2023 powered by Fanco. Till then, take care and good night.